everyone. Welcome to Relentless Talk Radio. I'm here with James Rideout, a Man of the Year candidate for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And I'm super excited this year to be able to get to interview the LLS candidates. The gala is in, hey, James, what's the gala is June 27th, right?
Yes, my wife's birthday, actually.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. That's an awesome birthday present. So tell everybody who you are and what it is that you do.
I'm James Rideout. I am a Man of the Year candidate this year for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. I am also a leukemia survivor myself, 2.5 years now in remission. I'm a staff accountant by trade. Unfortunately, I got let go from my company because of the COVID-19. I have a beautiful wife, Amanda, 2 great dogs. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And I enjoy playing video games and working out.
That's awesome. Well, James, I'm sorry to hear about your job. The COVID has been an interesting experience for all of us, hasn't it?
It has. It's been very unreal.
Yeah. And I think that, some smart company is going to scoop you up on the other side of this. I'm absolutely certain of that. So hopefully, we coast through this, and on the other side, we have better days, right? So we have a little bit of feedback. I'm not sure what that is, but we're just going to roll with it. Okay.
Okay.
So why did you accept the nomination for the LLS?
Well, as I stated earlier, I am a leukemia survivor myself, and I benefited from LLS's funded research because I underwent this treatment option called stem cell transplant. What that basically is pressing the reset button on my immune system and giving me a fighting chance to have a normal life again and not go through countless rounds of chemotherapy. And this is my way of donating my time back to a worthy cause such as LLS. And another reason is because I had a friend named Steve Pageant who unfortunately passed away last year because of leukemia lymphoma hybrid, and I am running an.
I didn't even realize you could get a hybrid.
You can. I didn't know that myself.
Wow. Well, I have to sneeze. I think I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to apologize in advance if one sneaks in there. I've been doing yard work all day, and I've got a little bit of an allergy thing going on. I am sorry to hear about your friend. I just lost my dad in February to lymphoma, and he's my why as far as my relationship with LLS on the leadership team this year. And then I've accepted the nomination for the Woman of the Year next year. And I think that it's important for families to step up that have a personal relationship with the diseases because it's compelling. And I think that's, it's compelling because we've been through it. So I'm really glad that you had a successful recovery and that you're in remission. And I'm really proud of you for stepping up because this, when you're working in this capacity, it brings a lot of stuff up. And I really am proud of you for being brave about that. So thank you.
Thank you.
So what events and activities do you have planned? Like how have you planned to raise money? I know you've done a lot of calling and a lot of asking, personal ask. Is that your strategy to do a lot of personal asking?
Yes, and that's where I found the most success so far in my campaign. But I do have an event that's happening this Saturday. My sister, myself, and my wife are doing a virtual cabaret, which is a musical event with musicians from locally around here in Arizona to help raise money for my campaign. It'll be this Saturday at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live, and it will be streaming at 7 p.m.
On your personal profile?
Yes, and my sister's as well.
Awesome. So you'll have it public so everybody can see it.
Correct.
Can you do me a favor when you do that? Can you in the comments just tag me so I can come worship you and share it on Relentless Talk Radio as well?
Absolutely.
Cool. So it's Saturday at 7 o'clock.
Correct. And Saturday is my 5-year anniversary with my wife as well.
Wow. That's so cool. So you got a birthday and an anniversary that you're celebrating LLS events on. That's pretty cool.
It is. It's very cool.
That's really cool. So COVID, we've just talked about it. It's been a crazy time. So several of us postponed to next year because we felt that at least for me, I'm doing a motorcycle poker run, and I'm also doing a campaign called Micalizzi Gives that has a retail component to it. So I really felt that for me, it was best to wait till next year as far as really being able to get the most bang for the buck for LLS, right? But you decided to go forward. How come? I mean, there must have been a real compelling reason, because this is not an easy time to be asking for money.
No, it isn't, and fortunately, it has been a challenging time for a lot of people that I know. But the cause is still worthy in my eyes because I personally benefited from Leukemia Lymphoma Society's research, and I'm here talking to you today because of that. And it's just a worthy cause in my eyes because I saw firsthand how difficult a fight of blood cancer really is when I was in the hospital myself. And I couldn't have thought of a more worthy cause even during this time than blood cancer research. So I decided to go ahead with my campaign despite the struggles that COVID-19 has presented.
And
And
the LLS actually needs help now more than ever, because it has actually given money to some, if my dad was still alive, he would not have been able to go to work. He would have had to be furloughed, or he would have had to, to take time off from work because his immune system was so compromised. There's no way we couldn't put him on a plane. There was a lot of things my dad couldn't do towards the end of his life because his immunity was so low. So there's a lot of people out there suffering from the same thing. And LLS is actually, I think it's 5 million that they have a fund for people who are in need during this time. I think I could be misquoting the total, but it was in the millions. And so that money has to come from somewhere. So James, really honestly, thank you for picking up the slack while I'm doing my part by interviewing you guys and serving on the leadership team this year. I think we'll have an even bigger year next year because of the work that you're doing. If everybody wasn't able to do it this year, then we wouldn't have as big of a year as we're going to have next year. So thank you for that, because you're not only helping this year, but you're helping next year as well.
no problem. I've enjoyed doing this, and I felt good about giving back to the worthy organization like LLS.
So how can people give to you? How do they get a hold of you?
My main way of having people donate to my campaign is through my fundraising page, and I provided a link to you to that fundraising page. And also,
go ahead and give it to me now for the folks that are going to be on podcast, and I'm going to put it on my crawler too.
It's
Yeah.
I don't.
You have it. What I'll do is I'm going to put, both James and I will put the link to his fundraising page, but they can reach you via cell phone or via email as well, right?
That is correct.
What's your email?
Yes, it's jamesrideout12@yahoo.com. That's my email, and my phone number is 602-980-4069.
Okay, 602-980-4669.
4069.
4069. Okay. So I'm going to put that on the crawler here so people can see it. Okay. Well, James, I am going to put, both of us will put the link to your page, your LLS page, in the comments below, so that you have that for the live video. If you are listening to this video, be sure to share this video and support James and his quest to be the man of the year this year at LLS. It really isn't about winning, though, is it? It's more about just all of us raising money together. But we like to win.
Competition's fun.
Yeah, competition's way fun. And I'm looking forward to your cabaret. Make sure you tag me on it so I can share on Relentless Talk Radio and get the word out there about you. Again, James, I really appreciate you stepping up this year for LLS. I am so grateful that you were able to come to remission, and I hope that you stay there forever.
Thank you, and I appreciate the time on the interview. Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing you in person when we get that chance, because everything we're doing on LLS this year will be virtual. But there will be a time when we'll be in a room together and all dressed up, and I look forward to shaking your hand and giving you a big hug.
I appreciate that, Michelle, and I'm looking forward to that time as well.
Thanks a lot. Take care, and give your wife a big hug for me too.
I will.
Take care.